Oh, all right. Hello there, everybody. Welcome. Let's see. Today's Thursday. For some reason, I wanted to say Wednesday, but no, it's Thursday. Luckily, because that means tomorrow's Friday, then almost the weekend. In fact, I think tomorrow is actually, I think it's Good Friday tomorrow, which means that it's going to be Easter over the weekend. I almost forgot about that, but yeah, we've got Easter going on. Let's see. I remember as a kid definitely doing all the Easter egg hunting, but won't be doing anything that crazy this year. But yeah, hopefully everybody's week has been going pretty well so far. Today, we are going to be continuing on with the Pale Beyond. Now, last time we weren't left in a very good spot. We just lost everything, and I mean everything. So hopefully this time goes a little bit better. We'll have to see. I mean, we shouldn't have that much longer left. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Oh, but every time I think I understand this game, it throws something new at me, which it's both a good and a bad thing. But let's see. All right. Well, I think we are just about ready to get started. So, let's go ahead and jump on into the game. And here we are. So, continue. No, we are going to go all the way. Can I move this room? All the way to the top. Let's go. Yeah, okay. Everyone's probably a little upset. So it makes sense. Let's see. Who should we talk to first? Stuck with you guys. Smell that air, Doctor. If this holds up, there'll be no better time for us to set sail. Let me tell you. Well, isn't that fortunate? Haha. Kurt, please be careful out there. I will. No need to worry. We're heading the open seas. Are you excited, Quo Silly? Well, it's about time we got off this ice. I'd like to be able to lead one of the lifeboats. Want the glory, eh? Well, you're more like Kurt than me. That's not it. I just don't want to put my life in another's hand at this stage. Well, fair. So we checked the lifeboat several times over, Captain. They're as ready to sail as they're ever going to be. A good while ago, I'd have faith in these vessels. Now I'm a little less certain. Yeah, I don't blame you. Especially considering that we only have that one and maybe some... it doesn't look like much else. Okay. Captain, I triple checked my notes. I kick myself if I end up leaving anything behind in the ice. Oh, hey, Clear. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're doing this. We're going out into the ocean. I'm hoping that things will go well, but we'll see. Also, we have not run into the previous captain, who I'm pretty sure they're going to come up at the end of the game, and it's going to be something, it's probably going to be another loyalty check, I bet. So I'm probably going to end up, since I don't have these two, I'm probably going to lose all of the sailors to them. And then I'm only going to have like the engineers and the scouts and the scientists. Oh, wow, everyone's kind of... I've got a lot of people kind of dead here. Or at least wounded. Which is okay. Oh, no, it's not okay, actually. Uh-oh. It's not okay because I don't have his, I used to have a tool set that allowed the doctor to be able to heal 3 people at once. Oh. We're going to lose somebody. Because we have, how many people do we have wounded? Oh, we've got 3 people wounded. We've got 3 people wounded. We've got no resources, so we don't have any items. Oh, we've lost somebody, I think. Let's see. Hope not, but I'm crossing my fingers here. Well, now I hope my report doesn't take a dip in the ocean. Let's see. Do we really have to go out into the water? You scared? Yes. Can't exactly get to land without coursing, can we? Ice breaks off the moves. True. In the right direction. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, because if I go here, wait, can I only put 1 person? I can only put 1. Oh no, we're losing 2 people. Oh, that's not good. Oh, geez. All right. Yep. Well, we're heading out soon, eh? Aye. Nervous? We have to be careful. We don't know these waters. Well, chin up. Better look confident for the crew. One more push onto land. Don't know if I have any energy left. These old arms may break at any time. Or break off if I try. Well, best see to it. Alright, so if I have to heal only 1 person, I'm going to go with you, considering you have a wife. So I don't want to leave you and your wife alone. I mean, this guy is young, so I just kind of think that he's going to be going, and you have a pretty good gymnastics career, but I don't want to split up 2 lovers, so we'll go here. Although maybe use medical oh. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, this isn't going to turn out well. Let's see. Alright, let's do this. So we have Hammond and Nutley. Alright, let's take a look at him. Captain, we have a few injured from the ice split. I've managed to arrange a small batch of crates to treat anyone. Well done, Doctor. Quite ingenious of you. Thank you, Tempton. We unfortunately won't be able to make any more comforts, but I'll treat whoever I can. Oh, okay, never mind. He might be able to save us. Okay, good job, Nutley. All right, Hammond. Captain, we got a problem. How urgent? The bloody compass. They don't work. Excuse me? None of them. They've all been going haywire just after winter cleared. Mr. Hammond, we're due to set off on the water. We can't wait on the ice a moment longer. You think I don't know that shit? So calm down, Min. We have a clear sight of land. No. I am not saying that option. We definitely do need compasses here. Can we not wait a little longer? Every step of this expedition has been plagued with misfortune, hasn't it? How about this? Can we not wait a little longer? Any more and we miss our chance for good. Indeed. Our chance to make land is now. Not only that, another week in the rescue vessel will pass us by. Mr. Hammond, do you have any idea what is causing the error? Well, it looks like magnetic interference, but that can't be right, can it? Well, we've come further south than anyone in history. This may just be the case closer to the pole. I think he does have a good point, right? Because we're pretty much at the bottom of the magnet. So it makes sense that we wouldn't be able to see north from here. But let's see. Well, we best hope for good fortune. Hope. Great. Wow. We're sailing on bloody hope. Everything's not looking good. A word, Captain. Oh, speak your mind, Tempton. The animals. In all my years, I don't believe I've ever heard of dogs being able to set sail. What are you suggesting, Tempton? Have you? No, I can't say I have. One of us has got to break the news to the Colonel Master. Her dogs won't be able to join us on the ocean. No, they won't. You think it... Hang on. How much does he not like me? Okay, he still likes me a bit. So that's my decision to make, not yours. Certainly. But do understand what must be done. I assume you'll help me do the dirty work. I don't appreciate being patronized. I do indeed. Yes, it is time we inform. Fine, I'll let her know. Come on, I don't want to say this. Oh, come on, I don't want to let them go. No! Also, hang on. Are you able to heal? No, it doesn't look like he's able to heal anyone else. Oh. This isn't looking good. I don't have any food. Oh, it's alright. Everyone's gonna be dying here shortly. Ooh. Look at her face. Look at her. She knows. God, I don't want to do this. Okay. So the animals are eagerly trained on the penguin fillet on Cordelia's hands. She notices you are approaching. Captain, I was hoping to speak to you. Let her continue. The dogs scramble as she launches across them. I understand you're going to shoot my dogs, aren't you? I want your opinion on the matter first. Is that so? She looks across at the animals. I'm no fool. I don't want them to suffer. They've been through so much already. Yes, let her continue. The animals scrumble over the fluid. These dogs, they've known me their whole entire lives. She points at the dogs tearing at the... How do you say that? The fillet from its sibling. I used to carry that one around in my pocket as a pup. Do you have children, Captain? I don't. I've had dogs of my own before. Then you should understand. No, oh come on, I don't want to lose Stanberry. He's been with us since the beginning. I don't mean to sound cliche, Captain, but they're all I have. Do I really have to ask her to kill and I can't just, oh man. So you can't help more animals if you're dead. We can't take them to sail. We can't take them on the sail. There simply isn't enough room. I know. So, what's to happen to them? One of those boats is yours should you wish. Take it in the night, I won't stop you. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. They'll stay the night. So, okay, so if I say they'll stay here, let nature take their course. That's so mean. I mean, these dogs have only ever had people. How can I... And then we're going to kill them. I don't want to kill dogs. You know what? I'm not going to kill them. And I don't want to abandon them. I'll do this. Okay, never mind. Fine. Well, we can leave them here. They won't last long, Saw. So, we've seen Stranger Things already. They might I'm going to say this. If we perish at sea, I'd like to think that at least someone made it. Your fantasy won't feed them on the ice. We had to chase them off. You begin to make your leave. Yes. I'm ashamed to ask, but I implore you this one mercy. She ruffles Sternberry. May I keep one? Just one. Fine, but if this gets someone... No, you can stay, Stanberry. Its head tilts at you. Thank you, Captain. I won't forget this. Pet Stanberry and leave. Oh, jeez. What was that game? Come on. That's not a... Oh, jeez. Well, give the order. Many of the crew take this as their last chance to sit with them while they can. The crew have their meals in relative silence. The crew shares what little food they can, or they have with the dogs. The crew returns to their posts. You choose who to spend your final evening with. Oh. At least you saved one. But man. That was not easy. That was not easy. Eat up, all of you. You'll need all the strength for the time ahead. Lady Cordelia, is this a bad time? This is my final evening with my kennel. I understand. I won't bother you then. It's quite alright. Did you need something of me? No, I wouldn't ask anything of you at this time. I just wanted to see, well, how you're faring. Concerned for my health, are you? Well, my final thoughts are on comforting these dogs. My dogs. They will not see much comfort in the future. They will starve. They will suffer. It will have been kinder to put them down. I could not have bear. Okay. You know what? I'm going back. I'm not gonna leave. We have to leave them behind. I get that. I'm not gonna let them starve to death, though. That is just too mean, I think. It's like these dogs. Why does the game make me do this? Alright, let's go. So can we not wait a little longer? Oh, still pick the same stuff. So finish the request. Speak your mind, Tempton. No, I can't say I have. It's my decision to make, not yours. I do indeed. I'll let her know. We still only have one person that we can put out there, so I'm still going to put... You're still going to be the one person. So we're going to do the heat. 2, 3. Yep, what's this about Cordelia? Oh, it's about them, isn't it? I understand you're going to shoot my dogs, aren't you? I want to get your opinion on the matter first. So let her continue. Whew. See, I do not have any children, unfortunately. But I've had dogs before. Yep. You can't help more if you're not there. So we can't take them on the sale. Oof. What's gonna happen to them? We're gonna kill them. Back of the head, sever the spinal cord, don't let them suffer. I'd expect the same were it me. They won't, I promise. They won't, I promise, yeah. You begin to make your leave, Robin? Hmm? Yes? Yeah. So she still wants to keep the one dog, yes. You can stay, Stanberry. Pet Stanberry and leave. Okay. I don't like having to do this, but I think this is much better than leaving them out to suffer and die. Okay. Give the order for the dogs to be shot. Dogs are rounded up and led towards the nearest ice ridge. You take part in the shooting yourself. No! Okay, game. What are you doing? No! Oh, you gotta... No. I know they don't know any better, but... but if I leave them here, they're only gonna suffer. Oh. You led the animals on an icy ridge away from the others. The weapon is heavy in your hand. You're careful not to touch any more of its icy metal than you have to. The dog looks at you expectantly. So pet the dog first. It arfs. Well, shoot the dog. Tighten your grip. Fire. It drops lifeless in the ice. Over the course of the day, the rest of the dogs are periodically brought around to the ice ridge and shot by the crew. The sun glares down on the ice, mocking the day's decision. Do you order the dog's meat to be harvested? No. No, we're not going to eat the dogs. We are not going to eat the dogs. Okay? I know, which is why it's like both options were terrible. It's like they were both terrible. Why did my dog is literally I know. Leave them be. And left to the birds, if not the ocean. Not gonna lie, the thought did, it didn't even cross my mind. I was just like, no, they're gonna be with us. It'll be fine. But yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. But yeah, it's just time for dinner. The air hangs heavy with the decision. The crew returns to their post. Choose who to spend your evening with. Stanberry. There. It's okay, Stanberry. Evening, Cordelia. Stanberry. Stanberry stays behind their master, softly whimpering. Oh. He knows, doesn't he? He knows. Yeah, that is the exact thing that I wanted to avoid. It's like, hey guys, guess what's for dinner? No. God, can you... I guarantee you our morale would have dropped like a rock if I did that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Stanberry. I'm sorry if I'm disturbing you at a difficult time. I just thought I should... pry. Check in. I'm sorry. I'll leave you be. Bellaford. Wait. I apologize. May I ask you a question? Are the dogs included in that report of yours? Well, yes. I do have them listed by name. I've taken records of their shifts, but that's about it. I don't know much about the pack beyond that. Would you like to? I can tell you how they lived. Perhaps creatures such as they are less deserving to be eulogized, but... I disagree. Your dogs kept the crew alive, didn't they? They have just as much claim as being heroes and explorers as any of us. And we repay their mercy with a quick death. I hardly seem a fair trade, doesn't it? I'm sorry. You didn't pull the trigger, nor would I begrudge you if you did. It was a necessary act. Still, tell me about them. I wish to know more. Well, I suppose I should start with Sandberry then, shouldn't I? Sandberry is... The dogs were... Exactly, the dogs were very useful. We would not have gotten this far if it wasn't for them allowing us to explore, find meat and everything. Useful, yeah. Alright, let's see what everyone else has to say. Some last minute checks? Nah. No? Not last minute checks. Last minute checks come the morning we leave. Well, it doesn't hurt to be thorough. Anything can change. No chances. You seem concerned. Does it hurt to be? No, not at all. You seem to be doing well. Well, considering the circumstances, I am. Thank you, Gurmley. Aye, get some rest. Yeah, okay, let's see. Hammond. Not pretty, isn't it? But necessary. I don't know if Cordelia feels the same. I'll miss the wee beasties. Yeah, I know. You're actually a softie at heart. You have a rough outer edge, but he really does care. I don't have any resources to even... We'll survive the night. People will be a little bit hungry, but that's okay. No, actually, they'll be a little bit cold. So he'll probably gain frostbite, but that's alright. Did we really have to shoot them? It's kinder than leaving them out here to starve, Timmy. Well, doesn't feel kinder. I know, son. I know. But it was. I'm gonna miss them. I know. This poor beasties. I didn't want to have to do that. I played with them every day. Having to look them in the eye before pulling that trigger. I know. That's all I'm... that's a look I'm never gonna forget. Rough that. Well, that was a grisly business, but it's done now. Oh, come on, Tempton. You can have a little bit more class here in this situation, okay? Just a little bit more class. Those creatures will be granted a greater place than we could ever imagine on the ice. It's better to let them go. The crews are shaken. I must commend you for taking part. Yeah. I said that I would. I hold my word to a certain standard, Captain. The Kennel Master must be even more silent than usual after this day's events. Understandably so. Perhaps it's best to check up on her. I have. She seems to be doing okay. Alright. Well. Yeah, that was definitely a choice. But let's head out on the ice. Bum bum. Yeah, I don't know how many more days we're gonna have, and since we don't have any. Well, I'm gonna go down here because I don't. Leaves us for 22. We're gonna probably freeze to death. Our morale is very low too. Maybe I can still keep this. The problem is I don't know how much food I'm going to have from this point on. So I'm a little bit nervous about going down. But maybe this is close to the end. So maybe this will be okay. Let's see. Hey, we got some food. Wound healed. I'm a little bit worried about... He's got frostbite. I think we're going to lose some people to the wounds. No, maybe not. Okay. 2 weeks at camp. Yeah, there's nothing for us to explore. Mm-hmm. Did you want possible explorers? No. We're good. We're good. Well, we'll wait to see what happens. Ah, saw. Almost ready to set out? Well, how's the boat looking, Gimli? Weathered. If we had any timber left, I could look to fix them up. But we'll get there in one piece. So need to assign the crew to their stations. Plan carefully, Saw. Don't know what we'll face out there. Everyone needs to pull their weight. Anything else, Captain? Thank you both for everything. Okay, so we have some penguins, so we won't starve to death. He's wounded and freezing. But it looks like the other... No, okay, you're so wounded too. Which makes sense. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to heal that up. I can still do this, though. How many people are freezing? 1... 2... No, this guy's got frostbite. He's not freezing. He's gonna... Why can't I... Where's the medical place? I believe it's time we set sail. Only a chance to make lane. Okay. I'm very nervous that we might end up losing somebody. But let's see. So we have one person freezing. And one person with frostbite. No, 2 people freezing. Okay. So I'll put 2 people in. He's healed of freezing. He's healed of freezing. Okay. Well, let's get going then. So Timpton, Hammond, Kurt, Cordelia, Nutley, and Kasha all board the largest boat. Gimli and Junior man the 2 other vessels. The remaining crew must be decided. All living crew must be allocated to the lifeboats before you can set sail. You have 11 left to assign. Okay. Wait, assign to lifeboat 2. Oh, okay. So let's see here. I'm going to keep you 2 and 1. I'm going to give you an engineer. And then I'm also going to give you a scout. That should do well. And then let me give you... I don't think I gave you any sailors, correct? Oh, whoops. No, stop. I wanted to look to see who else I assigned. Ooh, okay, hang on. Go back. So, I assigned you and you. I'll give you guys 1 engineer, 1 scout. And then let's also give you a sailor too. They boarded the vessel. Okay, good. I can still go back and change it if I want. So then let's do you and you, because you guys are family. I'll give you this guy. He's a little injured, so apologies about that. You can take that one. Then you could take you and you. -4 crew. Assign the lifeboat 1. I'm going to put you on there because you're injured. So I'm going to confirm that. And then I'm going to put, to even things out, I'm going to put you onto this one. You're now ready to set sail. Yep, so we got 7, 7, and 8. Okay. I think this might work. It might work. But let's see. You will not be able to turn from this point. Are you sure? Aye. So camp is packed up and the lifeboats are prepared. Well, everything's ready, Captain. All that's left is for you to give the orders. So let's get off this blasted ice. I'll see you all on the other side. So, or this isn't going to be easy. Keep alert. We're at the mercy of the ice in the ocean now. We might not all make it. You should all be prepared for that. I'm going to go with the second one. I think this is going to be good in here. I wonder if you had less crews, could you take the dogs? Ooh. Maybe? Because what, we had 14 dogs? I think we had 14 dogs. And what was our lifeboat total at the end there? Was it 778? So 14. And I think we could have 12, 9, and 9. Which would be 21, 30. And we had 7, 7, 8. Which is 14, 22-ish. So that's only 8, yeah. So we were missing quite a bit of the dogs. But alright. So, I'm going to go with this one. So it's 2:15 in the afternoon. For some back home, the end of lunch. For you, the beginning of a countdown. Consider the boat carrying your thoughts through the ocean. Try to keep your mind on the mission ahead. Okay, so which one should I go with? Consider the boats carrying you through the ice. Try to keep your mind on the mission ahead. So it's hard to think of the Viscount. You should sail over, or you could be sailing over to her right now, and you may never know it. So your past and future seem to be shrinking against the glare of the challenging ahead. So consider your previous sailing experience. Or is it the dying dogs like set? Yeah, I do wonder if it's set in stone. Okay, well, let's go with this. Let's consider our past sailing experience. The rank is a custom. Oh, right, but I'm on the land. A far cry from your time as a merchant navy. You've fared much, but this is undoubtedly the most precious cargo of your career to date. You grip the tiller firmly. Stroke. The boat lurches forward, bubbling side to side, parting the inky waters. Stroke. You're gaining speed now. Stroke. A cadence is reached by all those rowing. The oar lift in unison. Uncomfortable for most, the crew has arranged the equipment as best they could to lift their seating positions to account for the raised edges of the boat. It's not long before Nutley begins a periodic ritual of dry heaving over the side of the boat between his turn rowing. Yeah, he does get seasick. Kasha curls over her camera, paranoid of any moisture that may enter its mechanisms. Continue to sail ahead. The fog finally clears to reveal the ice around. Do we make it? No, we're gonna crash right there. Okay, maybe not. Hey, is this good music or bad music? I don't know. Come on, game. Good music, please. Okay. Maybe. It just seems like we're drifting off into nowhere. I hope this doesn't mean that, I hope this doesn't mean that it's a bad ending. The boats did arrive, right? Wow, look at how small we are compared to everything else. And also we're about to crash into that little ice thing right there. Oh, no, okay, we're fine. So, where's the ship that we're supposed to find? Okay, for a second I thought there was going to be like a sea monster or something that comes out. So terrifying but profoundly beautiful all at once. Continue sailing ahead. Ooh, now it's nighttime. By evening, you've nearly escaped the ice. The empty ocean is almost visible on the horizon. The boat lurches. The smell is horrendous. Though seemingly enticing to a large gathering of snow. Oh, probably these birds, okay. They shoot down from the skies at their leisure, scooping up a meal at a time. They're macro ice fishing, I think. How do you know that? My father used to take me fishing whenever he could. So Hammond stops rowing momentarily. Are you sure about that, kid? 'Cause you've been puking up straight. Or puking for years straight, at least. The doctor goes red and tries to prove that he can hold it in. Casa frowns her brow, readying the camera. What do you think it means? It means that something has died here. There's going to be some kind of sea monster or something is going to attack us, isn't it? It doesn't mean anything. A cold current, most likely, where the ice meets the ocean. Gimli calls from his boat. It's a bad omen. The living aren't supposed to be out here. Tempting gulps to himself. Something about superstition. With the birds overhead, it's nigh impossible to avoid their droppings. At least it's warmer than the snow. Yeah. One finds its way into the doc's hair. A fresh gastro... Yeah. Kasha looks at you, uncomfortably shielding the camera. What do you think, Captain? I'm preoccupied with sailing to be shat on, in case you hadn't noticed. I'm sure there's an explanation, whether we understand it or not. Or sailors have made a career of defying where people shouldn't be able to go. Gimli's no different. I'm no different. I'm going to go with this one. I'm sure there's an explanation whether we understand it or not. She thinks hard on the answer before taking a photo across the water. Cordelia lifts a fish from the ocean and presents it to Stanberry. The animal smells it before shying away from the food. She drops it back into the ocean and buries herself in the animal's fur. Ooh. Yeah, so something has caused pollution in these waters. That's not good. Because if even Stanberry isn't going to eat it, that means there's something wrong with the fish. And all these birds are going to die. After hours of rowing, you finally reach the open ocean. It's impossible to avoid the stinging spray of the sea as they invade the boat periodically. Everyone is left bailing with whatever they can find. Hats, mugs, even bare hands left out of the water. So the crew begins to curse into the night, at each other, and the events gone past. It's the only means to protest that doesn't interrupt the attempts to remain warm. So tell the crew that they're not... I'll say this. I'll refuse to take part, but allow the others. Letting the sailors sing their slurs into the night. Out here, each should be allowed their own reprieve. Nutley looks to see if you curse and decide it isn't safe. Tempton at least lets out the odd posh paragraph. Don't tell me that's a tidal wave. Okay, no, that's just clouds. Oh, we're so dead. We're so dead. Whoa, what is that? Yep, these are tidal waves. Oh, God. Okay, so lightning flashes to the west, followed by rapturous thunder, unscoring the sound of the sea. Hold fast! So your screams are lost in the thunder as a large something wave smashes against the boat. Rogue waves. So you just about crest it. A moment passes before two other lifeboats join you. Every sailor knows the tale of rogue waves. Freak anomalies that plague the sea such as these. So you hear singing started by Junior. It soon infests the rest of these sailor folks, defiant against the storm. I like this. I do like their singing in the background. Ugh. But man, okay, come on. So the song is about three sisters dancing to seduce the sailor. Or a sailor. Ooh. That does not look good. With these sound effects, I don't like them. Don't like them one bit. So a second larger wave hits the boats. The same just about. The sailors change key. Sing with them. You don't know the words, but you'll never forget this tune. Echoing as best you can, the others follow suit from beneath the tarp. Even Tempton sings. It's like, yes, we gotta give them morale. That's the only way we're gonna make it through this. Oh! Oh no. Oh jeez, this doesn't look good. Oh, come on. Please. So the third, final, and largest wave hits the boats. You're left near vertical. Keep singing. The spray enters your lungs. It feels like forever before the boat finally crests the waves. A tiller bucket in your hand, your eyes burn from the salt of the sea. All 3 boats make it across. Yes. Let's go. Ooh. You finally make it to land. The navigator is first to step out onto solid ground. He turns to the rest of you, sodded. Well, we've made it, ladies and gentlemen. Land at last. Week 39. We do not have a lot of food or anything. So, I think we're going to lose some people here. But let's see. Let's see. Enter the request tent. Hammond, did you lose all your hair? Or did he, oh no, he just lost his cap. Okay. Okay. So, the carpenter sent me. Says we ought to target building some proper gravestones for the dead. Can't say I disagree. I'll let you, so I'll get to it on your order. He leaves? Well, a proper eulogy was to be expected. It would be best if you considered your words. Now, Captain, this is a difficult time for us all. We have progress beyond the last known location of the Viscount. Answers to its disappearance may lie on this isle. Captain, once we are through here, I recommend we scout the area for any signs of human activity. For safety, of course. Okay. So cross the ridge. Visit the grave site. Okay. Approach the engineer. So you see the engineer tinkering away at some navigational equipment with his usual sour expression. How many camps are we going to... I know, right? We have had a lot of camps. Also, who made it? Everyone made it through, right? Yes, they did. Everyone's very tired. This guy's probably going to die. Oh, hey, look. Their images changed too. Yeah, they all look very beaten. You're going to die from frostbite because I don't have anything to heal you at the moment. Or at least I hope not. Oh, they're all covered in salt. That's what that is. It's salt from the ocean. You can't. Oh, she doesn't look very happy. Oh, he lost one of his goggles. Okay. I think maybe one of his lenses broke too. Ooh, yeah, I feel bad for the guys with glasses. But hey, we made it. Right? I mean, that's a good thing. Wow, he looks a lot... He actually looks really good in this. Oh, it's... Yeah, exactly. It's the little things that matter. Shit. He places the equipment to the side and lets out a grunt. Damn thing still doesn't work. Do you think it could be in the environment? So he gives you a sideways glance. Maybe. Couldn't begin to know. Not like we have a bloody... Or not like we have any bloody experience for this. Not a bloody soul has come this far south. Who knows what's up ahead? Having trouble? Kurt approaches a more noticeable limp. Or a more noticeable limp on the man, forcing him to use his cane. Yeah, that ride must not have been easy on him. Nothing like trauma and pain to make someone more handsome. True. I mean, it's always weird. I felt like he looked a lot older than he actually was. But this photo, he looks both young, but still also like mature. So I don't know. I think he looks really good here. Well, what do you want? So trying to get those compasses working again, are you? Threatened that I might. So the look on Kurt's face is one of hesitation, and his eyes dart around, doing all to avoid the gaze of Hammond. Well, I have something to declare regarding my previous action. So carry on, Kurt. Well, I believe that in dire circumstances, pride can often take the better of us. Stop stalling. What are you trying to say? I would just like to apologize for our earlier scrap. I got carried away before, and I see it did neither of us any good. You're right there. It's not in me to hold a grudge, Hammond. Least of all, tapped out in this cold. Enough with the appeals. Just spit it out, will you? Well, we should work together. And more importantly, I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart. I apologize. Hammond pauses for a moment while looking towards Kurt. For that moment, he returns to tinkering to his equipment before finally speaking. Accepted. Excuse me? What was that? Apology accepted. So I can expect you two to work together from now on? As best we can. Aye. I don't think I have another fight in me, Captain. First and last, eh? I've fought before. Could have fooled me. Well, I suppose I'll be off. Best of luck with your adjustments, Hammond. There's no chance of getting them working here. We're relying on you. Well, I'm sure I'm a relic when compared to your machines. I'm relying on you. I see. Kurt steps away, returning to camp at large. Okay, that was good to see. So let's go over here to the gravesite. Honor the dead. Yeah, we lost 3 people here. 1, 2, 3. Read the inscriptions. So here we honor the memories of Tasha, Gnome, and Cavity. Let's go out here. I'm not sure. I have some food or some resources here, but something tells me I might be able to get some more over here. But let's see. What's this? So inspect the cairn. A bolt action rifle? And we got some food. So inside the cairn, you find a letter, some supplies, and a bolt action rifle. Read the letter. To who finds this message? Here lies the final testament of the Viscount. Okay. So we made our arrival on the east shore of the island. Before moving on, we established a cabin to mark the landing point. There, you'll find enough supplies to support a crew of 20 for a year. While charting the perimeter of the island, the crew came across a cavern at the mouth of the central mountain. Captain Wellhand decided to split the crew in order to chart the location further. His half had elected to enter the cave through the open stem, while we have been set to mark to the west coast of the island. I don't trust the captain. His actions of late have been erratic, cagey. He has avoided all questions from myself and the rest of the crew. His behavior has only exacerbated since encountering the cave. Enclosed is an instrument that may be needed in some time. If you find said instrument to be missing from the cairn, then you'll know that the worst has occurred. If you're reading this in our wake, another poor crew was sent to the island. Heed my advice. Turn back. There is something truly wrong with this land. It has felt the touch of the three sisters, cursed to swallow poor sailors whole. If you are wise, you will not allow that to happen. Turn back. Signed, Bertrand Renaud, head of the scouts from the Viscount. Return. Inspect. Okay. So at least we got some food, which is good. So let's call the crew for dinner, maybe? I still don't have any way to heal my people, which is what makes me worried that somebody's gonna die. So the crew has their meal. A wave of ease and rest falls to the crew, safe and freed, or safe and fed. Dinner ends, and slowly the crew make their way to the graves. The eulogy awaits. Yeah, I gotta talk to all these important people first. The doctor didn't die, yes. Yeah, the doctor's not dead yet. Well, hopefully he's not dead at all. Hopefully. Alright. So Nutley approaches you. Captain, we've come a long way, haven't we? You've grown a lot in that time, Nutley. Have I? Am I any taller? Well, before we move on, there's something I have to confess. Something that I've carried on my back this whole time. I don't feel right keeping it from you any further, so I allowed Captain Hunt to abandon us. No. So, explain. Well, when the ship was going down, I saw him. I watched as he grabbed his supplies and began to take off in the ice. He saw me, but he didn't say a word. He knew that I was too spineless to do anything. I couldn't even bring myself to tell anyone. He was right. I was too spineless. Until now, at least. And now you know. Deception, assistant of mutiny, insubordinate. You'll never work again. I don't care about the mistakes of your past. Learn from this and move forward. Yeah, how about this? I like this one. I don't learn from this and move forward. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. He's either dead or he's going to show up. Actually, no. I don't think he's dead. I think he's going to show up at the very end. And then all the crew members that are like, so you see, I'm not favorable with these two. So I'm probably going to lose all the sailors to him. Though I may end up losing more of them. But let's see. How about this? I should have known better before. But you're right. I'm sorry. The truth had to come out. Do what you want with this information. I'll accept anything you decide, Captain. Nutley walks off and returns to his tent. Watch as he ate all the... No! Oh, geez. That would have been terrible. I hope not. But something tells me he's going to be in that cave that was mentioned in that letter. I don't know. Also, we got a gun, didn't we? I don't see the gun over here, though. We saw the revolver, but no gun. Oh, speak with Kurt and Kasha. Captain, is there something I should be made aware of? We're keeping no secrets, if that's what you're implying. What do you mean? Mr. Tempt has been snooping around, interrogating me on my reports. It seems as we approach rescue, he's taken it upon himself to approve of what lies in my writing. He's taken it upon himself to correct. Or he's taken it upon himself to correct. He's taken it upon himself, correct? You didn't set him up to this, right? Tempton is acting on his own accords. Yeah. Good to know. I'm no stranger to people who want to omit parts of my work. I saw it plenty when covering the riots, but I have no intention of censoring this report. A story not based on truth is worthless. If I have to leave parts of it out or fabricate others, then was it a story worth telling in the first place? Well, you could always gloss it up a little. You turn your head to see Kurt approaching, apparently having eavesdropped on the conversation. What do you mean? Well, a story can still be plenty honest, but some require a little bit of polish. What about your films? Weren't they an honest account of your expeditions? They were. Whoa. More or less. More or less? Most of it was true, I'm sure. There's no objective truth after all. The camera adds 10 pounds. I'm certain the village played up to his heroics. Yeah. Yeah, I'm certain that... Yeah, this is what I'm going to say. Ooh. Okay, never mind. Never mind. He didn't like that. He didn't like that. I'm sorry. No, Captain. There's no need to question my accomplishments. I never faked any of my exploits. Then what did you mean by glossing it up? Well, we wouldn't want us... Well, we would sometimes wait for the shot to line up before performing the action, or recreate some events the film crew missed in the moment, but it was all genuine. Perform? That you of all people would understand the trick of the camera can pull. You're right. Kurt shouldn't suggest you lie about this expedition. Don't be so naive, Kasha. Oh, geez. I don't know which one to go with. Yeah. You're right. Kurt should... Oh, okay. This isn't... I'm losing my support with him. Oh, geez. Please don't disappear from me, Kurt. Oh, whoops. Well, I'm no stranger to the world of show business. What I do isn't show business, Kurt. It's journalism. Well, I've been around long enough to know that they're one and the same. You should hear some of the tabloid rumors I've read about myself in my time. I'm aiming to be better than the gutter press, Kurt. We've all been part of countless documentaries. Surely you would care about presenting the facts. Well, the facts are not immune to artistic licensing. I can't believe what I'm hearing. So the facts are facts, Kurt. If we look bad, so be it. I think that's just going to make him even angrier. I'm certain Kasha has no need to lie in order to paint the crew positively. Do you wish to... I'm going to go with this one. This one seems probably the best. Well, of course. But those who read these sort of things can be tremendously judgmental. Why are you suggesting this, Kurt? Well, I just feel that we've braved so much that we deserve a somewhat flattering write-up. So, perhaps some omissions are necessary. He does want to omit the fight with Kurt. Such as... Hmm. Oh, many of this crew came from backgrounds best not shared with the public, and more has happened here that should remain on the ice. You, that private conversation with Nutley. You resigned yourself from the sale. Is that what this is? You want nobody to know about that? Whatever health issue you may keep under wraps? No, I can't. I'm not going to say that. Regardless, it will remain under wraps. It's not for the public to know, right? I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, I know she wasn't going to like me, but I got to keep my promise to Kurt. Like, I told him I wouldn't tell anybody else about this, and that's fit. Doctor-patient exactly. I'm simply stating that for this kind of a story, people reading want to be inspired. There's no reason to saddle them with the nitty-gritty. But I'm here for the story. The full story. No single solitary soul wants to hear the full story. Nobody's got an article or gotten into article expeditions because they heard about the rest of us having... Oh, dysentery. You just want to protect your own image, don't you? What? Well, no, it's not of the sort, but... I'm no fool. I see exactly what you're trying to do. We are not your publishers, Kurt. Let's not debate this matter. It can wait until we're on our way home. No, this is important. I don't think you should be concerned about your image, Kurt. Well, that's your mistake. Mistake? Well, you can't expect me to be the perfect role model you see in films. I'm only human. Why is everyone acting so mean now all of a sudden? Like, what the heck? We're almost off this island. Let's not kill each other first, okay? Well, I've married thrice, hobbled once, and plagued with every vice there is out there. What I do have is my exploitations and my legacy. I would wish you not to take that away from me as well. Kasha looks to you, her usual upbeat visage melting away into disbelief. I can't lie on your behalf, Kurt. You don't understand the power of optics. Every part of your report puts my livelihood at stake. Your livelihood? Or your image? The cold truth. There is no difference between the two. And you, Captain? Do you believe this as well? I don't know which one to go with. How does she... No, you're free to publish as you please. How about this? Kurt, leave us be. I'll speak with Kasha. Please, Kasha, take it into consideration. I can't believe you. It's simply a matter of painting a more flattering picture. It's not that difficult. Well, maybe not for you, Kurt. Kasha backed into her tent. As Kurt gives you an uncomfortable glance, the man looks shaken by the response. And above all, to be deeply embarrassed. Without a word, he staggers back to the heart of the camp. Ooh. Okay, that did not turn out as I expected. And at least they're so on my side for now, which is good, but it is a little worrying. Captain, we escaped the ice. We're on land. We are close, or so close now, Shah. So very close. We both saw the churn, Captain. Traces of the expedition which came before us. Saw, I believe we can still find the Viscount. Our mission can continue. Why is finding this ship so important to you? Because some things are greater than the lives of individuals. I've chosen to live by that philosophy my entire career. I know that after all this time, the specifics of our employment may seem inconsequential. But tell me, Captain, do you think that Appletons would pour all this effort, put many lives at risk, if they didn't think that there was something truly paradigm shifting at the end of it? So we still have a mountain to ascend before we make that choice concerningly. Ask me again then. Don't think for a second that we aren't going to finish what we started. I'll make this clear, Tempton. I have no intention of recovering the Viscount. Our survival comes first. I'll go with this one. Very well. We can discuss this further once we've traversed the mountain. He stops and turns before leaving. One last thing. What happened to your captain's hat? The dog ate it. Yeah. He leaves. Okay. I thought he would actually end up losing or some loyalty for that, but Hold the eulogy for the dead. So the crew are gathered before you. You tentatively lift yourself onto a crate. Hushed whispers roll throughout the audience. Kasha readies her ledger and pencil. They once again await your next words. How will you deliver them? As if something... No. With renewed optimism befitting of solid land, with the weight of the loss resting on your shoulders, with the implicit confidence in the impossible results you have achieved so far. I'm going to go with this one. Their loss hangs on your words. You dare not speak without acknowledgement of exactly that. The crew looks to you miserable, the scars of sails past exposed under the light of day. I would like to begin by honoring those we've lost. Now, I'm not one for grand speeches. That much is clear by now. I'll keep this short. We shall be well acquainted with it. The eulogy begins. The Stoke brothers begin to tune together in remembrance. Read out the names. Yeah, I'm going to read out the names of the souls lost. Omit the names of Rufus Hunt and the missing crew of the Templars. Include the names of... I'm going to omit these guys from here. You recite the names of the stations of those lost in the ice and the waves, with notable exceptions. Each individual name seems to sting different groups differently. Gimli stops playing and calls to the crowd. Your list is short, Saw. You're missing a few names. Surely you mean Captain Ruthus? And what names are those? I don't know which one to go with. I'll go with this one. Hunt and the rest. Ooh, jeez. Yeah. Ooh, okay. So they don't like that at all. Gimli tries to charge through the crowd. He held back by his brother before spitting on the ground and leaving the rest to gather. It's like they left. I don't know why. It's like, honestly, they just left. I don't care. I don't care about them. I'm sorry. I've tried to make friends with you guys, and I'm sorry about that, but yeah. Include the names of the lost dogs. May all be granted their rest. The eulogy has ended. The crew looks to you for answers. Kurt speaks up. No, our work is not yet finished. We still have a mountain to scale. We all saw the churn. Across the path is safety. A captain with enough supplies to last us until rescue. Captain clears his throat. What's our current priority, Captain? We must reach that cabin. We must reach rescue. We're heading home. Came here for a reason, the Viscount. We're close. We must scale the mountain. I'm going to go with this. Tempton throws you an unsure look. The assurance of solid ground seems to stir those who listen. Ooh, look at that. Well said, Captain. Indeed. Well, you don't have much time. Best be moving on. Back to work. The crew are granted the time they need before they eventually disperse, returning to their roles at camp. Maybe I should have... I feel like maybe I should have kept everyone except the captain. I don't agree with the captain. Like, including the captain's name into that. But, we'll see. Yeah. On a different playthrough, I'll try to be more friends with you guys, but I'm sorry. It's just, I tried. It hasn't been working out. That's okay. So, let's end. Wait, actually, no. Wait. No. You dream back to temperance. Wake up shaken. So you're awake, shaken literally by an engineer. He stands over you bug-eyed. For a moment, you think you're back in the Tempton. Or back in the temperance. What's going on? It's Cordelia. See, you're starting more fights? Get up. You peeled yourself from this sleeping bag and get up. The food and supplies missing from the store. She took the food? Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I thought we were friends. Cordelia, I thought we were friends. Why are you stealing everything? I think she's trying to make a run for it. All right, lead the way. So the two of you charge out of the tent into the snow. I found tracks heading up towards the mountain pass. Oh, okay, up this way. So you followed the tracks away from the camp. Oh, she is over here. Losing the dogs left her with a lot of stuff, didn't it? I'm hoping that since my loyalty is very high with her, that she'll stay. But let's see. It's half an hour before you finally spot her, ascending the dead mountain. Shush. There she is. Alright, go back to camp. I'll handle this. I'm not letting you screw this up by yourself. Alright, then flank around the side. Try to block her exit. You creep up towards her silhouette. Himlin splits off to the right of the crew. Get closer. Cordelia picks up the sound, slowly turning back. She spots you in her line of sight and clears her throat. Captain Saw. To what do I owe this surprise? You know full well why I'm here. I can't say that I do. I have no reasonable idea what you're trying to tell me. If you wish to make paranoid accusations, you should inform me on what they're being accused of. You think you can just abandon the crew in the dead of night? This isn't a matter of can, it's a question of should. And for my position, you really left me with no alternative. What do you mean? At least tell me why you're leaving. At least tell me why you're leaving. Yeah. Stanberry's expecting. Oh! Oh, geez. Oh. Then you should be doing what's best for those pups. What does it look like I'm doing, Robin? If you leave, you're ensuring their demise. Perhaps. There's more of a chance out there than with the rest of you. I'm not going to allow Stanberry and I to be part of this expedition any further. Do you really think the two of you will be better off without the rest of us? I do. Those puppies will be my new litter. I'll start over. Certainly not the first time I've had to do that. The snowfall has begun to set on you both. You should have come to me first, Cordelia. Or it's not the leaving I'm concerned with. It's a theft of the expedition supplies. You're gonna have to shoot me before you leave. I propose a duel. No, I am not dueling her. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Whew. I've given you my dogs. I'm just taking what I'm owed. This voids my contract. So you should have come to me first, Cordelia. We both know that wouldn't have worked. Then let me convince you now. I'm listening. So you might feel that you don't need us. But you need us, both of us. So listening. It's a miracle everyone has made this far. But how long is that going to last? You've seen Tempton. I'm going to need people on my side who care more about my side, who care about more than his stupid mission. I know. It's like I was wondering if Stanberry could come to us, but I think since I've killed all the other dogs, I think Stanberry's a little bit scared of me. But we'll see. So, you've seen Tempton. I'm going to need more people on my side who care about more than his stupid mission. You've proven that you can take care of living things. Can you help me do the same? The lady is silent for a moment. She's loyal to me! Yes, let's go! She finally walks over to you. The three of you begin the long trek back. Stanberry follows patiently. Oh, thank goodness we saved her. Which means, okay, so we've done an event for Nutley. We've done an event for Cordelia. I'm going to lose these two at some point. I for whatever reason, I can never gain these guys' trust. And they're going to end up leaving me, which is going to stink. But yeah, we definitely saved her. We definitely saved her, which is good. Her and Stanberry, along with the pups. Not a word is spoken on the journey back. Ah, Kasha, careful. You turn your head to spot Kasha perching precariously over the edge, her camera in hand, lining up a shot from her position. It's a great shot of the horizon, trust me. Yeah, except you fall to your death. You got a shot of falling to your death. Get back here. The ground isn't safe. You can't trust anything under or beneath your feet this high up. Kasha doesn't heed their warnings, instead lining up a shot and snapping it carefully. There. No issue. And this might be a better image for my report. If the civilian is done being foolish, might we move on? Kasha nods and turns back to join the crew, and she's gonna die. Only for the ice to slip beneath her. You lunge forward to pull Kasha forward so that she isn't hurled over the edge, but her initial stumble sent the camera falling below. That was close. My camera! Be careful that camera took the plunge and not yourself, young one. Despite reassurance, Kasha moves back over the edge, peering over, searching for her camera. I can't lose it. Everything from this expedition is on there. Wait, I see it. Nonsense. It's a blimp on the rocks. You can't see the ground from this distance. No, it's not the ground. It's snug on ice. It's too far down. I can climb back and... not a hope. You want to go back to climb? If I lose my camera, the whole reason for being on this nightmare goes with it. I'm getting the camera. She turns to you. Captain, we have to do something. This is your camera. If you fall to your death, it's your own damn fault. I'm not putting anyone else at risk over this. It's just a camera, Kasha. You've still got your notes. Or just flat out no. Game, what are you making? I hate these choices. I hate these choices here. I mean, I feel bad for her. I don't want her to lose her camera. But... but if we lose somebody, everybody is going to have a... I'm going to go with the second one. It's just a camera. You still got your notes. My notes aren't enough. The world needs those photos to believe this. So aren't they? You have the testament from the rest of us. The story comes from you, not that machine. Kasha steps forward. No, you won't. No, you won't. I insist, Captain. Fine, but be careful. Coming to you, this is my fault. You'll be safe with me. No, I mean the man with years of bloody climbing experience. You'll be safe. Very well. No, I meant the man with years of bloody climbing experience. Yeah. I'm gonna go with this. They don't listen. Kurt affixes a rope to Kasha, locking her in tight. Leave the climbing to me. As a civilian, your safety is your priority. I suggest you rethink this plan of action. We can't afford to lose our navigator. Well, it's because I'm the navigator that I'm doing this. Or that I'm going down. If I can't save the camera, then no one can. That would be a preferable option. So Kurt pays no heed to the protests of Tempton, continuing to climb down with Kasha in tow. Thank you. Oh, don't thank me till the job's done. Bad luck otherwise. They're risking their lives for a bloody picture box. You should stop this, Saw. Let them go. You let them go. Kurt and Kasha begin sliding down the wall. With the cliff steadying pace, Kasha keeps her eye on the camera at all times. Easy now, easy, you can do this, Kurt. Reassuring yourself isn't very reassuring to me, you know. Okay, I think I can get it from here. Think? Both of you, please don't make any rash movements. She collects the camera. Ah, there we go. Now, back up here, you madman. Job well done. So much for that. Don't curse yourself. Come on. Do not curse yourself there. Oh, this is better or worse than the sports. Yeah. Oh, jeez. This game. Oh, yes. Well, let's climb back up. So Kurt begins to adjust the lines on his climbing gear. Prepare to lead Kasha up, but the extra weight from the camera causes the rock beneath Kurt's feet to crumble. The former star goes hurtling back. Ooh. So he snaps to stand still. The line between himself and Kasha is still intact, but the weight of the big man's fall pulls Kasha back from the face of the cliff. Ah, bless. Kasha, are you alright? I can't see the cliff. What's happening? Well, this blasted line won't hold me. Pull us up. The rest of the crew hang back, lest any weight from the cliff's edge might cause any more dire incident. As you look down, you see the pair flaring helplessly. Kasha spots you. Captain! Start cutting the rope? No. So, command the crew to pull them back up. The crew scrambles to start pulling the rope. No doubt the dangling weight from Kurt is now putting the strain on the back of the rope. Like the rope as it's tied to a jagged rock's peak. You notice the rope begin to fray at the edges. So does Kurt. The navigator pulls out his knife. Kasha! She looks down as the man shouts. Well, I always promised myself I'd lose a few bastard pounds, but, a little late for that, I suppose. Take a photo. What? Take a photo for me, for prosperity. Once in a lifetime shot. Kurt, come on! Come on! No! No! What is this? What is this game? Come on, we're losing so much stuff today. Oh. And not Kurt. I like Kurt. Ah. No. Do it. Command Kasha to drop the camera. So she reluctantly drops the camera into the void. Everyone, heave! Kurt and Kasha are pulled to safety. As they reach the peak, Kurt bursts into a relieved laughter. Don't laugh! That was terrifying! Well, we made it out. We made it out alright, I think. Still, that was... well, just like the movies. Yes, it was quite daring. Might we move on? Oh, God. Well, that was her loyalty check. Thank goodness she decided to be like, yes, you know what? I will lose my camera in order to save Kurt's life. Because I was not going to lose Kurt. Like, come on. Wow. Okay, game. Okay. Pain. No kidding. No kidding. Wow. Man, this game does not make it easy for us. Well, I'm glad you both made it out. I was so worried. I can't believe this show business fake would be actually daring. Well, I barely believe it myself. But it happened. And believe me, this will be a full page of my report. Well, I don't require the credit. Stop the fox humble, Kurt. You're allowed to be proud right now. You're a real hero. Yeah. I'm glad everyone made it out. Move to the peak of the mountain. So for the next time, it's okay to have some loyalty because you'll make a... yeah. So for the next time, it's okay to have some loyalty because they'll make some here. Well, no, I think we only survived that because she was loyal. So it's like, I think I want to be maxing... I think what the game's telling me is that I have to max everybody up to loyalty before we reach land. Because events like that's going to happen. And we're possibly going to be losing people. Because I could have lost Kurt right there if she wasn't loyal to me. And just like I could have lost Cordelia. But let's see. So the crew finally crests the mountaintop. Grabbing everyone's attention is a cave in the rock... or in the rock wall. A cave. Well, a good spot. Some shelter from the wind. Still, what lies inside? It may prove a danger. So the crew gets to work setting up camp at the peak of the mountain. The camp is set up. Save the game in our tree, yeah. Thank goodness. Captain, it's just my luck, isn't it? To make it this far, and then to lose the camera at the final hurdle. Well, we should be grateful nothing more important was lost. As Kurt approaches, Kasha lets out a small chuckle. Yes, that is the bright side, of course. Don't think you won't be reprimanded for your actions. So your life is more important than that camera. Your life is much more important. Yes, so it would have been nice to recover it. Of course, I'm not taking this for granted.
Well, is there something I should say? Past comments I made,
Forgiven.
Well, allow me to apologize first.
No, I understand now. You can't convince me to lie in my reports. I'll tell the entire truth.
I understand.
And the truth is that Kurt Darling is a true hero.
Well, you didn't say that. I've caused my fair share of troubles on this expedition.
Yes, and I don't intend to hide that from anyone. But your heroism is more important to share. What did you tell me about inspiring others?
Well, thank you.
I can only hope another young Kasha Belford reads my report. Let's hope they grow up to be less reckless than you. You deserve a better... You deserve to be commended, Kurt?
Let's hope they grow up to be less reckless than you.
I hope the opposite.
Well, chasing glory has been my vice for far too long. Whatever you write about me, it's my blessing. Or it has my blessing. There, I can expect honesty.
Thank you, friend.
And thank you.
Okay. Enter the request tent.
Ooh, Tempton's here. He's not too happy, is he?
Let's see. Well, Captain, we are at a crossroads, and a decision needs to be made. We both read the Cairn. We know the location of the Viscount lies within this cave. We are so close. Our mission end lies in wait. And what if pursuing it causes us to miss our rescue? They can always send another ship. The Apperton won't stop at one. If what we've read is correct, this shore cabin should hold enough rations to last us for a whole year. We can afford to risk missing a single ship. I think it's worth it. I don't care about the Viscount, Captain. We're heading to shore. We should secure the cabin first before returning. Right, of course. But this mountain is perilous, Captain. Can we survive a second trek? You should inform the crew of our movements as soon as we leave this tent. I know you'll make the right call, Captain.
Well, I personally do not want to go any further, but let's see. Ooh, okay, we got some loyalty stuff here. To the shore. Abandon the mission and seek a rescue ship. Or the cave entrance. Forge the rescue ship to seek the Viscount. Honestly, I don't know what else to... I don't know what to do, to be honest with you. Oh! Woo! Okay, okay. So you pass the tent and are quick to notice what's going on. Kasha, the interpreted photographer, standing close to the doctor, their faces pressed closely, sees alert to your footsteps and opens her eyes. Eyes which quickly widen as you're spotted. Quickly, she and Nutley pull away from each other, their heads nervously swirling around the tent. Nutley letting out a something cough. Kasha! Or Captain, you could have cleared your throat or something. We were just, I should have expected this from the two. Sticking together for warmth. A clever decision. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna pretend I didn't notice. Yes, quite clever. Very clever of us to be doing that. That was definitely what we were doing. Arthur, I think the captain was just joshing us. That or Shaw's quite dense, and that would be a greater issue. Exactly. Just joshing with them. Well, congratulations to the both of you. I mean, they've been in the same tent forever now, so it kind of makes sense, right? Oh, thank you, Captain. We should be thanking you, Captain. Placing us together in a tent for a year certainly foster conversation. Well, I never considered myself a matchmaker before. We spoke at length. At first about his unhealthy, his unhealthy something vast knowledge of ice fishing. And, well, ending with casual conversation about our favorite newspaper strippings. Well, it wasn't entirely casual. What do you mean? I knew you didn't notice. Notice what? Kasha clears her throat before putting on an affected voice, dramatically quoting her past sentiment. Why, Doctor? I think it would be a great subject for my next report. I'm sure you wouldn't mind a write-up on your interesting life. A handsome young medical prodigy? You must have a bevy of suitors. Doctor, there's this excellent seafood restaurant in the capital. We should absolutely eat there when we return to land. So Kasha clears her throat, or chuckles to herself, sorry. I used we for goodness sake. I was beginning to think you were oblivious to all the flirtation. Well, I recognize some of it. I was just too nervous at the time to respond. Though, it's true, I did think you were passionate about seafood. And then... But, we couldn't help ourselves. Honestly, I deeply admired her passion for her craft, her headstrong way of thinking, how she was so focused on her future, everything I wanted in myself. And I admit, his courage went up against his fears and the possibility of the worst situation possible. That's the kind of things they make films out of. Yeah, these two make a good pair. And just as I thought we were winding down, well, I told her I wanted to see her again after we returned to civilization. Suffice to say, I'm surprised that he would just blurt it out. Well, I'm surprised myself. Before that, I had long since stopped considering that we'd make it back. Of course. That led to a new conversation, all through the morning. And before we knew it, we were having a romantic embrace at the south of the world. That is, until you walked in, Captain. Yes, it was rather inopportune of you. Well, I apologize about that. Kasha pauses for a moment. You don't take issue with this, do you, Captain? Yes. You both know that fraternization is forbidden, I presume? Oh, so when we were holding the wedding is the better question. Excuse me? Good one, Captain. Presuming all goes the course, not for another year or 2? Or 5? Now, Doctor, you know me. I like to live fast. 5 is fast. I don't know. We'll see. This is like finding a tail or a tiling. Oh, yes. In Mass Effect. I'm joking, of course. It's far too soon to speak of that. Well, for better or not, we're at the end of our journey here, I hope. Matters of crew are in the past, to sail home with Kasha. Well, it's something to look forward to. It's been quite a while since we've had that. Agreed. We're not back to land, you shouldn't grow too confident. Well, just don't bother the rest of the crew with this. We wouldn't think of it. The crew is much more likely to bother us, for one. Now, if you excuse us. Oh, we got an achievement. And the achievement is called For Warmth, too. Oh, that's good. Wait, why is there a heart for Tempton? Speak to the scientist. Speak to the navigator and the engineer. Speak to the kennel master. Oh, these are all the people that I've had my hearts with. Gotcha. And I'm not able to speak with these two because, yeah, they don't like me. So let me speak with you. So you notice Hammond and Kurt huddling around the boiler, deep in conversation. As you approach, their heads perk up, noticing you. Captain, didn't see you there. Well, apologies, Captain. Seems we were both caught up in our work. My work. You were just watching me, Kurt. But, yeah, you did manage to pick out the materials. Well, we were just replacing the spy glass I cracked on the mountain. It may not be of any use to us in the cave, but you never know when you might need it next. Aye. Once again, my boiler comes in handy. Kurt, I've been meaning to ask how you're faring after the incident in the mountain. So what do you make of this cave, Kurt? Oh, hey Andrew, thanks for stopping by. Ooh, you just came back from your lab too. Nice. I think you said it was a rather long one too, like several hours. So I hope everything went well there. But yeah, right now, I think we're getting very close to the end of this game. This stream has not been easy. It made us make some very hard decisions. And it's been very rough so far. But luckily, things I think have been going well. Yeah, just really tired. I bet. Well, rest up now. Maybe grab something to eat and then relax before the rest of the day comes. Because soon, tomorrow is going to be Friday, which is awesome. But let's continue on. I want to see what Kurt makes of the cave. Well, it's an odd one, no doubt about it. A lot of questions. We shouldn't be answering. Our priority should be to get to shore, not to go splunking. Coming from you. Isn't that the point of your shite films? Upon hearing that, Kurt puffs his chest. Oh, so you have seen my films. Just the one. Hmm? And, what'd you think? Pure bollocks. I should have figured. Tripe is kinder than what I'd call him. So I haven't seen enough to judge. Yeah. You've never seen any of my films? Well, I hope you'll amend that once we return to civilization. Well, I just can't get over all the inaccuracies in them. Well, what inaccuracies? You take me for a fool, Kurt. I know you stage shots when I see one. Well, well, they did clean up a lot during editing. I don't get it. Well, what don't you understand, chum? You're a proper navigator, Kurt. And a damn hero. I've seen it with my own two eyes. Well, thank you. So, why do you star in all these, phony films? Well, I wouldn't call them all phony. And, well, they may not be picture accurate, but they have the power to inspire people. More so, than any true story ever could. I think the real experience is more valuable. Maybe I should watch them then. Yeah. Well, they come highly recommended. By who? You? Well, who else? Bit biased, aren't we? Well, I can't deny that. Take it from me, Captain. Don't waste your time on him. Well, I wouldn't say that. But there's much I wouldn't say. Or there's much I wouldn't say that you would, Hammond. Oh, there's much I... That's a weird sentence. Okay. In fact, it's clear that if there's one thing I'm in need of, it's someone who can keep me grounded. Got it, Kurt. What do you want to say? Is Kurt gay? Well, I was wondering, would you consider, spit it out, would you? Oh. Alright, would you consider joining me after this, on future expeditions? As an engineer? Yes, but, also as a level head, I need someone like you. Oh, think about it, Kurt. Yeah, perhaps I can join the both of you. Asking for a job, Captain? Oh, the three of us in the same crew again. That's bound to go horribly wrong. But look at his smile. He likes it. He likes it. Well, perhaps, but I think our ingenuity will pull us through. Hammond pulls up the replacement spyglass. Aye, here you are. All finished. Well, incredible. Great work, Hammond. No problem, Kurt. How do I say that? Karahaga something? What? Ah, my real name. Kurt is just, for the media. Oh, I have no idea how to pronounce it. Hang on. No. Kahurangi? Kahurangi Tuharo? Tuharo? Kahurangi Tuharo. Alright, Karanagi. Well, see you around, friend. You too. Okay, I like that. I like that. They're... I like that they became friends at the end. Oh, so that is a Japanese name. Okay. Boom. Alright, let's see what happens with Hammond. No, actually, no. Let's talk with the Kennel Master first. You wish to speak... Or you. I wish to speak with you on the matter. But what matter? Concerning your report. Put simply, I have a story for you to include. Regarding who I am. You're a Kennel Master. That is true. But not the whole truth. Well, this is sudden. Well, I have been curious about your past. I have no doubt you were. Cordelia turns to Kasha as the reporter quickly scrambles to her feet with the pen. Now, I've heard them call me Lady Cordelia. Yes, frequently. I asked around and apparently it was a moniker granted to you due to how you spoke. Well, those who dubbed me with that name have no idea the irony in doing so. The truth is, I am a noble. Or rather, I was. What? I suspect you might have had an upper... Yeah. Well, your suspicions have not done you wrong, Saw. I was born and raised with the nobility. I don't mean to call you a liar, but that's just a big claim. Ingrid Cordelia Weston. What? You keep your ear to the ground often. I'm sure you've heard of her. Yes. Actually, she's a distant relative of the monarchy. Had a seat as an MP for a brief period. Went missing unexpectedly. Well, I'm Ingrid Cordelia Watson. Let her continue. I have all the proof I need to show you. No need. I believe you. You do? Well, it would certainly be an odd thing to lie about. I'm assuming you're aware of the political system, Kasha. To no end. Researching is possibly the most dull and narrow and harrowing part of my last report. And for yourself, Captain? I'm vaguely. Well, allow me to refresh your memory. Well, as a distant cousin of said monarch, I was placed in one of the preliminary seats. As you can imagine, I had no interest in being an MP. What's an MP? MP. Oh, member of parliament. Okay. Gotcha. From the age I've received my first dog as a gift in my childhood, I had much preferred their company. Well, surely there was a time when you weren't such a recluse. Well, you have encountered and interviewed many of the nobility in your time, correct? Correct. Would you choose to spend your time amongst those people? Fair point. So, this whole time I've been traveling with a runaway MP? Yes, I suppose it does sound quite unusual. To be an actual mole next. Will Hammond reveal himself to be an actual mole? Yeah, well, I've learned not to be surprised at this stage. But, why'd you leave? The reasons for that are quite simple. I refuse to live that life any longer. In that world, in my position, certain things were expected of me. Act with decorum, attend every social event, keep your real self hidden until you're considered suitable to be shipped off in a political marriage. A grim reality. One I want no part of. My choice was clear. I didn't hesitate in my thought for a moment. I left home in the dead of night, taking only 2 things with me. My certification of birth, for reasons more practical than sentiment, and my dog, for more sentiment rather than practical. I started a breeding kennel in the capital, earned the moniker of Lady Cordelia among the common folk, and from then I was free. Free to feel the ground beneath my feet. As Cordelia speaks, Kasha intently takes notes. I see. So trapped in a restrictive role in society, you broke free of your chains, yearning to be independent. I suppose so, yes. Just like a wild pack of dogs, able to roam free. Please do not include a surface level poetic interpretation of my action. Poetics are my calling, but okay. So have you considered ever returning to nobility? Not even slightly. That life is simply not for me. Thank you for sharing, Cordelia, but why have you shared this with me? Why now? My report, it'll expose your identity to everyone. Why would you want that? Because I trust you to tell my story. And I no longer have anything to hide. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. I'll tell the whole truth of your tale. I know you will. Especially when you leave out that tripe about the wild dogs. And yourself, Captain. Kasha didn't include that in your... Speaking of dogs, how is Sternberry? Faring well. Still pregnant. What? Sternberry's pregnant? Yes. Quite fortunate of me, after what happened to my kennel. I'm sure Cordelia will bestow us each with a puppy of... No, I'm not going to say that. What do you intend to do with the litter? I intend to replace my kennel I lost, piece by piece. Sternberry will birth a new generation of sled dogs. So you'll continue your line of work? Yes. I much sooner begin again as a kennel master than return to nobility. Agreed. So, what's your entire story? Why is the second one always so... Yeah. I mean, the second one's... These options are always very interesting. It's like the first one's usually siding with one side. The second one's always really rough. The third one's maybe like a neutral one. More or less, yes. I'm sure Captain Saw has no objections to this tale. What say you, Captain? So I never would have expected. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you listening. I can't believe you would trust us with... Thank you, friend. Don't mistake this for closeness. I simply trust your credentials enough to consider you a professional. But you're welcome, friend. Ah, nice, nice. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go grab a little bit more water first, and then we'll finish off with Tempton. So I'll be right back. Oh, all right. All right, let's continue on. I want to see this game to the end. Okay. I'm a little bit nervous about talking to Tempton here, but let's see. Oh, thank you, thank you. All right, Tempton, what do you have to say? So you find the crew of science officers overlooking several petri dishes containing various materials picked up from the wall of the cave. Coarser and coarser. What's coarse? Or curious? Oh, curiouser and curiouser. Well, Captain, observe the materials we've noticed in just the entrance of this cave. Copper, tungsten, antimony? I don't know what that is. Well, these deposits are likely found in lakes, not in a cave. Let alone a mountaintop cave in the polar region. Nothing about this seems natural. Yeah, I don't like it either. Captain, may I ask you a question? Yep, go ahead. I assume you must enjoy my questioning at this stage. You keep humoring them. Well, regardless, we have been working together for quite some time, and in that time, I have been able to evaluate you. After assessing your ability and decision making, I can safely conclude that you are more capable in your role as captain. You are more than capable in your role as captain. As such, I would like to offer you a job. With the Apperton Company? Yes, who else? You have precisely the right set of skills to make you a valuable asset to the company. It's time I told you the truth of who we're working for. Okay, well, about time. Out with it. Tempton reveals a tin can of rations. He passes it over to you. The woman modeling in front, or on the front, stares back at you before you look back at Tempton. Am I working for the model? Yes. Oh, okay. So we're working for a model. Okay. Yes, actually. Her name is Minvera Apperton. She's the president of the Apperton Tinning Company. I fear you may have... Wait, she's real? But why would she fund this expedition? The same reason anyone would. Tin food is perhaps the lowest priority with the company in today's age, as you can likely tell by the shoddy work of our rations. Instead, Lady Apperton is focused on turning her company into the only option for commerce, which is why she sought after the expedition of the Viscount. She's interested in what the Viscount found on the ice. And what did they find? No doubt there are several details Virlia has kept hidden from even myself, but I will tell you what I can. The original expedition of the Viscount was carried out by the government. A race to find the southernmost point of the world, charted out in the name of glory and science. But upon arriving, it appeared they discovered the same strange environments as we have, and so they chose to investigate instead of heading back. And contrary to legend and hearsay, it wasn't the cold and starvation that drove the crew mad. It was what they found there that took their minds. And just what did they find? Well, that part remains a mystery, but we do know there was a witness. A survivor watched the shore. Half mad, their tongue cut out. They lived long enough to give us a hint as to what we were looking for. It is unknown what exactly lies for us should we find the Viscount. But from what we do know, the crew of the vessel found something world-changing. There's no mere treasure. What they found was unnatural in nature, a paradox existence at the most southern point of the world. And whether we can retrieve it, bring it back to civilization, and shape the path of human advancement for the next century. I mean, hearing that, I believe I'm being unpaid for this. Yeah. It sounds like she's been swept up in a myth. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, he doesn't like that. That's fine. Our benefactor is not susceptible to mere rumors and hearsay, I assure you. We did not risk our lives on a whim. Then that is our top priority, to recover what the Viscount found. Can forgive being cut. Yeah. I would hope you would understand my perspective, but it seems your thoughts are clouded. No, I just want people to get home safely. Now I have told you what you know. Please leave me to my research. Oh, Captain. You never officially responded to my offer. Do you wish to work for the Appleton Company? I will take it under consideration. See that you do, Captain. So we have a choice. We leave to go to shore, or we go over to here to the cave entrance. You know what? I want to head home. Abandon the mission and seek the rescue ship. A quest abandoned. So we got an achievement. So the crew finally descends from the mountain. Oh, there's a bunch of penguins. Large enough to live on for some time. So this old captain from the original Viscount expedition, designed to sustain life for months, possibly even years on the ice. Enter the cabin. I like how these two don't even want to talk to me. Well, Captain, we've made it here, finally. A shame. It seems we'll never learn what became of the Viscount. It is regretful indeed. Indeed. We've come so far, I will admit. Over time, it was more than a mission. I wanted to know desperately. Does it not eat away at you, Captain, to never know? Also, this music's rather loud. If we worried about everything we don't know, Richard, we'll never get any rest. If I couldn't ensure the crew's safety, it would eat away at me more. Considerate as ever, Captain. I certainly had my doubts about you, Saw. I have never been more happy to be wrong. I hope we have the chance to work together in the future. Our lives may be quite busy once we return. We need not work together to remain in contact. I would like that too, Tempton. Well, I can say one thing's for certain. The future is unknowable. Take care, Robin. No matter what happens from here, take care. Okay, interesting. I thought that he would not want... I thought he would have been upset that we went there. Or that we decided to go this way instead of going into the cave. But he is a reasonable man. Okay. To speak... Let's speak with Hammond first. This is it, eh? From here on out, we just sit and wait. Let's hope the Apperton doesn't give up on us. They'll certainly be pissed to find that we've come up empty-handed. The crew is much more important than a lost ship. Do you think we wouldn't have made it far without you? Damn bloody straight. But this crew is also OHCA. I've served on a lot of ships in my time. Never once like the one in charge of them? Military captains ranging from self-importance to useless. And useless to drunken, self-important, and useless. Didn't have high expectations for Hunt, and lower expectations for someone he hired. I was wrong there. You're alright, Saw. So what will you do once we return to land? Yeah. What else? I'll go back to work. No rest for me. Hopefully, more boring work next time around. Maybe take Kurt on his offer. Working with him seems a better gig than the Appertons. Robin, if you're hitting a ship again, let me know. I'll be right on board with you. Well, everyone knows you'd be a goner without me. True. I like Hammond. He's great. I'm sorry these two didn't end up liking me on this playthrough, but that's okay. So, Pet Samberry. Samberry happily accepts your hand, rustling the top of your head. Aww. Well, Captain, I suppose we've made it. We should be safe from here. That is, if our rescue ship is indeed coming. I suppose I shouldn't cast cynicism on this accomplishment. We should be proud we've made it this far. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, Cordelia. Oregon, Pascal, sorry. I didn't accomplish much on my own, Captain. All that I ask is that my kennel be remembered. It will be odd to return to land. My name will be in the papers, no doubt. Or my names will be in the paper soon. No doubt I'll be recognized for my past. How is Stanberry faring? She is more excited to return to land, I believe. I hope we won't need to deliver the pups on the ship. I believe I'll find a new home. Start over with a new kennel. I've done as much before. I intend to do so again. With any luck, we will not meet again. Well, it's been good knowing you, Cordelia. It has been interesting, Robin. Promise me that you'll take care of yourself. I will. I can't believe it.
a moment's rest after all this time. This cabin is like a sanctuary in the oasis. Sorry. It sounds overly poetic, didn't it? Like something Kurt would say?
Well, you've made it so far. I'm proud of you, Arthur. Just go with this one. I'm proud of you, Arthur.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Robin. I owe it to you. Do you think a rescue's coming? I'm sorry to turn doubtful, but these are perilous waters. We know that too well. If not, we have enough supplies to last a while. Some doubt is healthy, Doctor. You need to force optimism on yourself. Rescue... Yeah. I don't know which one to go with, honestly. I'm gonna be a little bit more optimistic. Okay. If you believe it, then so do I. You know, I still thought it was all hopeless, even after leaving you the letter. I had little faith in survival. And yet, people were relying on me, captains, and I can only hope that I don't let them down.
I would be happy to work with you again, Arthur.
I would too, but I can assure you, I'll never be sailing again, ever. I've had more than that, or more than enough for one lifetime. I never felt good enough to carry on my father's name, but now, well, thank you. Keep in contact. If you need a haircut anytime, I'll tell my father to treat you for free.
Will do. I could use a good haircut.
Captain, I'm putting together the finishing touches on my report. Not much else to do while we wait for rescue.
See, you best win the something prize for this, Kasha. You deserve no less.
It's not about the reward, Saw. It never has been. This was a story that I wanted to tell. It's funny, Captain. The reason I took up this story, interest in explanation was waning. I grew up with the stories of Kurt Darling. These great explorers were like legends to me. I didn't want that passion to disappear. I never thought I'd be a part of a tale of sheer endurance myself. It seems like a dream.
So you're one of the greatest explorers now, Kasha. Your name will be... So what will you do once you return to land?
I think I'll take a for starting my next report or project. I certainly need to spend time with my parents, introduce them to Arthur. Regardless, I hope you continue to thrive, Saw. You deserve that much. In fact, remember to keep in touch with me, especially if you have any good stories to share. They'll write books about you one day, Robin. I know they will.
Interesting. Actually, hang on. I believe that this story is actually based off of a real-life event. I wonder if there is actually a book on this Robin guy. Let me see. Robin Saw. Explorer? Okay, Google is not showing up anything interesting here. So, maybe not. He probably went by a different name in the books, actually, so... Well, I must admit, I don't care much for waiting around, Captain. These old bones are beginning to stir. Now, you should get some sleep while you can. You treat me like an elderly, Captain. I understand. I'll try. Oh, I just realized. My career as a navigator is just about over, isn't it? We've reached the last greatest uncharted part of the world. You know, when I grew up reading about great explorers of old, I always had dreamed that I would be the one to plant that final flag. I may be an old man with a limp and no flag to place, but I managed it, didn't I? Let's see. There's always more world to discover, Kurt. Well, you're not wrong. This is the last great discovery we know of, but who knows what's out there? Who knows? Maybe my exploration days aren't over. Now it's as good a time as any to call it to retirement. I'd still raise funding for the field. I don't want to leave folks like Hammond behind there. Maybe, maybe I'll move to theater. There's some stories I want to tell. Not about this expedition or any. About home. The islands I left behind. Yeah. Whoa, don't suppose there's an opening for me, do you? Maybe. I should take all of this as a sign to wind down, shouldn't I? I'll be in contact if you want to work together again, Robin. I'll make sure we do, no matter the medium. Oh, speak to Tempton. Well, we best get settled, Captain. I imagine we'll be waiting for quite some time. The days pass in relative silence. Tempton checks the horizon each morning, but still no signs of rescue. The days begin to drift by. There's a sudden rumble. Did you hear that? Best check, Captain. There's a profound shake and the sound of a large blast. It's a volcano? Oh. Come on, we were supposed to be safe. What is this? So a change in the usual cold, prepping the snow catches your attention. It's warm. In fact, it's not snow at all, but ash falling from the sky. What the heck is that? Volcano. The man seems clearly defeated. Well, that's it then. The Viscount is lost forever. A shame, but we're safe. That's what's important. But for how long? How long will we last out here? A horn rings out, cutting through the wind at camp. I did just hear that, did I? Arf, arf. Wait, is that... Maravin. That's the rescue ship. Let's go! It came at last! Bum. Okay, so a massive icebreaker pushes through the waves and arrives at the shore. The lifeboats are set to shore. It isn't long until all the remaining are on deck. Before you stands an old lady draped in finery. Oh, okay, so this is the person up there. A face you recognize from the 10 Peaches. Manvra Apperton. Tempton steps forward as Manvra and her crew approaches your group. Wait, she looks familiar. Is that the lady from the food can? Captain, I've never introduced Minerva to travel herself. Or I never expected Minerva to travel here herself. It's commendable. Yeah. Indeed. You best allow me introductions, Captain. I'm certain she would have many questions. Temptin approaches the group. Minerva, it is good to... Where's the Viscount? Rufus Hunt has much to explain. Where's the man hiding? Hunt, well... So he went missing shortly after we became stuck. Yeah. Disappointing, but hardly surprising. Right, is this all within the span of a day? That's a good point. That's a good question. Because no one is getting hurt or dead. Oh! You're right, you're right. Well, maybe they just decide to pause this for the moment. But we'll see. Well, you should consider yourselves all fortunate. Had we not seen the eruption, we would likely have not found you. Your officer saw, correct? In Hunt's absence, that would make you the captain, if I'm not mistaken. That would be correct. So if what you say of Hunt is true, you have been leading the expedition for quite some time. Minerva, Saul has... Richard, please. I'm speaking with the captain. Yes, but... Your counsel will be appreciated once I request it. For now, I would like to hear from Saul. You have been waiting a year for this conversation, Saul. I shan't waste your time making small talk. You stand without the Viscount. Why is that? We weren't able to find any... I prioritize guaranteeing the crew's safety passage over your mission. The words of the Viscount's first mate warn us to stay away. No, I prioritize the crew's safety. Interesting that you did not consider the ability to achieve both a personal failure. I won't mix words, Saul. From what I understand, you made the conscious decision to abandon the mission you were hired for, breaching your contract. An offense of this degree will see you answering to the courts, Saul. Do you understand? I will accept whatever legal punishment is expected. I know I did the right thing. If nothing else, your confidence is admirable. Do any of you remaining take issue with this? Actually, yes. Richard, you do? Yes. Saul's leadership has proven beyond valuable. We would not have made it this far without. I fully believe that Saul made the right decision in taking this route. Nice! I like that he... Okay, good. Thank you, Temptin, for saving us here. I would stake my professional reputation on it. A strong sentiment. But you are so one man, Richard. We will assess your research records. Perhaps there is something to be salvaged from this. So she thinks to herself for a moment. How many research records did we have? I don't get to see them. Okay. So she thinks for a moment. I would like to hear from the rest of your crew. Okay, so the sailors... So these two are not going to like me. But everyone else is, so I think I'm going to be good. We'll see. Well, you don't know how much Saw has saved the useless arses around here. We all saw more than anything. Well, I would like to stake my career and reputation on the work of Robin Saw. My word may not be worth much anymore, but it's true. With all due respect, Lady Apperton, It would be a great error to reprehend Saw. Without the captain's diligence, this crew would have starved to death a long time ago. Oh, what would the other two say? I know, right? What will they say? I can vouch for Saw's work. I have multiple recordings and documents should you need them. I struggled for quite a while, but Saw pushed me on. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the captain's leadership. Yeah, of course they abstained because they were dead. Yep, and all the scientists did. He did, good. All of these guys are gonna go against me, though. Yeah. I figured as much. But luckily, I still made it out. I still made it out. Good, good, good. Whew. So stinks I lost half the crew, though. So we won the vote this time. My word. You have really fostered a loyal crew, Saw. Very well. I shan't fight with all of you. Captain Robin Saw, it would appear you have excelled under these difficult conditions. Yeah, it's good that they abstained and didn't vote against me. I mean, abstaining just means that they didn't vote either way, right? So, I guess that's a good thing. Also, why didn't the dog get a vote? Stanberry would have voted for me, right? So you'll return to land considered free without of any wrongdoing, though the matter of your pay will still be in question. That's fine. Minerva returns back, hitting below deck. I will speak with her. I will try to ensure that you're properly compensated. Thank you, Captain, for everything. Come on, Robin. Let's head home. Yes, let's head home! God, this game has been putting me through the ringer. I will be happy to see everybody home. Well, at least those that survived home safely. Good for them. Yes, yes. Dun dun dun. At least more than 70. True, true. We only lost 3 people. Well, and then 4 others left. I wonder if you would be able to obtain the people that left, or if there was some way to keep them. Like, it's very weird that they are just gone. I wonder if they were inside the cave. But let's see. So, oh, the air was cold. So penguins, the sick of ice affected the steels through the week. So the sight of the ocean ahead lifts your spirits. Decorum +5. Oh, okay. I don't think that means... Okay, that's just before. Gotcha. So the air was cold of flake and white. A captain made a pledge. To the ice I prayed that leaves revealed. Out in ice I made a claim. That in the dark I lost myself. Out on the ice I made a claim. And carved a course ahead. Of home I'll reach. Of home I'll reach. Of warmth near found. Through sails to comfort bed. A hunger due the desperate here. It is one I have fed. Its lonely souls were led. Its calling so despaired. A hunger drew the desperate here. It is one that I have fed. What I did when steel hearts broke and courage did of something. I've led these souls, so help the gods. I failed these folk despite my best. I've learned to live my life. I've led these souls, so help the gods. out of the pale beyond. End your journey. We did it. We unlocked several achievements too. Nice. Bum bum. Let's see those credits, Bellular Studios. Which, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know, Bellular Studios is actually, like, they're actually a YouTube channel. And this gaming company is something that they do with the funding that they've gotten from their YouTube videos. So they used to cover, well, they started off covering a lot of stuff from World of Warcraft. And then they eventually spread out to other channels as well. They have like a general gaming channel. And I think they have one other channel as well. It might just be stuff related to their video game stuff. But it's very cool to see like YouTubers and other stuff like spreading out and doing their own things. Especially when it comes to creating games. So it's like, this game was actually really fun. Heartbreaking at times. I swear, I have definitely gained some years for some of those decisions. But it was a lot of fun. Oh, interesting that they have some voice acting for Captain Hunt. I don't remember him speaking, but it was a while ago. But I'm glad, like, oh, this was great. But good, I wasn't expecting us to finish it this time, but I'm glad that we did. And let's see, that means... exactly, company lore. It's like, it reminds me because, so Jesse Cox is also another YouTuber out there, who also surprisingly started off in World of Warcraft as well. But he just does more general stuff now, which is good. I kind of like seeing when people start off in one thing, then they start to spread out and do their own stuff. But Jesse Cox is the one he's the producer behind Monster Prom, which is a great game that I love. And he's done a couple other games as well. Well, of course, he's been the producer, and then there's other companies that have actually made those games. So I think Beautiful Glitch is the one that does Monster Prom. But it's really cool to see. And then I think there's several other hints of other streamers and YouTubers trying to come up with their own games as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what people come up with. Because it's really... I think it's cool to see what gamers can do. Like, because, you would think that they'd be able to create some really good games. So you've seen Cox playing some of Inquisition. Ooh, yes. Dragon Age, right? And then I think he does something with a group of friends called the Scary Game Squad, where they play a bunch of, like, scary games and freak out and just have a lot of fun. But yeah, it's been... So this has been really great, actually. And then, wait, what was I thinking of before? So there was something with YouTubers spreading out. We'll see. But it's fun to see what people do. Yeah, I personally follow online. Was the writer for a few games. Ooh, okay. Nice. That's actually really cool. And then... Was there somebody recently that I saw that also spread out? Like, one thing that I thought was actually really cool. So, this is going to go back to Fire Emblem real quick. But for Fire Emblem Engage, the main art director for that, which, hang on, I have her name somewhere. But it was like, Mika Picasso. Who is someone that has done a lot of art for, like, VTubers and stuff. But she was the main artist hired on to be the art lead for Fire Emblem Engage, which is just really cool to see. I mean, once you make enough, you can branch... Exactly. And I feel it's probably a good thing, too, to spread out, right? Because, like, from everything I've been seeing, it's never good to have your eggs all in one basket. So having multiple sources of revenue is always really good. Because, what was it? I think it was... What is it? There's a streamer called... Harris Heller, who he gives a lot of like streaming advice and everything. But he started a company that offers license-free music for people to use in their stream, and that does a lot of really great stuff. Like, there's a realistic Pokemon conception art. Yes, I remember hearing about that too. And that movie was actually really good. Like, because Detective Pikachu was really great. And the Pokemon looked really good too. In fact, I should... Hang on. Speaking of video game stuff, isn't the Mario movie out now? Like, I think it came out yesterday. So I might go over the weekend to try to see it. Because I'm very interested to see how that turned out. The movie wasn't great, but God, the art... Yeah. It's like, it's weird. It's like, I enjoyed the movie. I'll agree. It wasn't the best movie ever. But Detective Pikachu was very good, though. And then... Or at least it was better than what I expected. And then I think... And what I've been telling my friends this, too. Because, you know, we've been talking about, like, video games and movies and stuff. And how they've always been kind of bad. And I feel like right now... We're at the very early stages of where like superhero movies were in the past, where I think we're just missing our like Spider-Man movie to come out. And then once that happens, I think like you'll see a lot more people get involved and kind of go forward because... Oh, okay. So you're seeing the Mario movie on Saturday. Oh yes. There was a D&D movie as well. It's like, I feel like once we kind of start get going and you have people that actually care about video games making the movies, then they'll end up being really good. Because I mean, I think right now, the people that have been making video game movies have only been doing it for the money. But once we get the passionate people in there, like we have for the like Marvel Cinematic Universe and everything, I think it'll really kick off. And we'll see a lot of fun stuff come out of that. And then the Spider... Oh, yes. I remember Spider-Verse is getting a second movie coming out soon, isn't it? Which the first one was great. And I loved that art style, too. It was very cool for them to do. To be fair, the people that grew up with all of this now have the money... Exactly. Mm-hmm. They now have the money to go out there and create their own stuff. And I think that as technology advances too, it'll be easier for people to create their own things. Like that's one of the reasons why I love learning all this 3D stuff is because there's so much things that you can do with it. It's a lot of fun, and I'm really interested to see where technology ends up going. We have to be careful though, because people are definitely doing some very questionable things with it. But so long as people, well, so long as laws keep people in check, we should be okay. But yeah, this was great. And this was a great way to end off the week too, with completing this game. So we've gotten this done. Let's see. I think next week what we might do then is we might have 2 Bayonetta streams. So that way we can try to finish off Bayonetta and then maybe also Evoland as well. Because again, I'm trying to keep the end of the month open for whatchamacallit, Star Rail. But yeah, let's see. Thank you. Maybe we'll compare. Ooh, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll save that as part of the like beginning of the stream next time. We could talk about Mario and see how it was. I am very interested to see. Like, apparently the critics haven't been too much of a fan of it, but the audience has really loved it, which I think makes a lot of sense. Yeah, you need to get into Honkai. Like, I'm hoping, from what I've read, we don't need to get into the Honkai, because there's Honkai Impact 3rd, which is in the same universe as Honkai Star Rail. But from what I've read, you don't need to play Honkai Impact 3rd to play Star Rail at all. So maybe if Star Rail makes me like really interested, I'm like, I want to learn more about this. Maybe I'll jump into Impact 3rd, but I'll have to see. I've heard this story is really good too. It's just also, it's going to be a lot of grinding is the big thing that gets me. A lot of grinding and a lot of stuff to catch up on. And especially when I'm still playing a lot of Grand Blue Fantasy as well. I've been kind of bad. The anniversary got me back into playing it, so that's another gacha game that I'm currently doing at the moment. So, man, trying to do more than one gacha game can be pretty tiring sometimes. Grinding, yeah. Although I would be interested to see how it works. Or at least how Honkai Impact works. Mm-hmm. Oh, you almost played Genshin again. Well, there is a new patch coming out next week. Maybe I should do some of the story for that, actually. Because the patch seemed rather interesting. It's talking about dragons and how it's like the end of the world and stuff. Well, not the end of the world, but how they saw like the calamity or something and how it like corrupted them. So there could be some very interesting stuff there. I'll have to see. Brother, the last story I did was right before the Jade. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you have quite a bit to catch up on then. Because what you have pretty much all of Inazuma. And then what else? Inazuma. You have all of Sumeru as well. And then all the side stuff. Honestly, I was surprised by the last time we did Genshin how much side stuff there was. Like we ended up what was it? We just wanted to unlock a boss for us to do. And then we ended up exploring and getting a whole entire underground like city. And I'm sure there's plenty more of that to do because I have not done any of the past world quests. So Genshin's got a lot of content. I'll be interested to see what they do with Star Rail. Because I believe that people have said that it's going to be more of like a companion game. So you're not going to be able to, well, I'm not going to say that. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of story and stuff for you to do, but it's not meant to kind of eat up your time as you go and explore every crevice of the map like you would in Genshin. But there's still probably enough to do, and I think there's probably going to be enough character stories and stuff. Not like an idly game, more like it's a game that won't eat up a lot of your time from what it seems like, because it seems, at least from what people were saying, is that you could probably like log in, get your dailies done, and then if there's no like event going on or there's something big, you might be able to just kind of leave. So it might be something that you can just log in, do for like, 20 to 30 minutes and then kind of be done for the day if you want and not have to worry about anything. So I think that's kind of what they meant by companion, is that it's something you can play alongside another game without it eating up too much of your time. Genshin turned into that after I did. That's true. And even nowadays, like, even though I still have a bunch of side stuff to do, I mainly just do that as well. Like, I'll log in, I'll do my dailies, spend my resin, and then call it a day. Yeah. It's like, I do hope that their resin system's a little bit better. Or at the very least, like, I wish that resin, or like a lot of gacha games out there, that they would have, what do you call it? Like, they would have a stamina system that would kind of stack up more than just a day. And in fact, I don't even think Genshin's resin system, I think it fills up within like 20 hours or something, right? So they don't even give you enough time to like rest and sleep and stuff. Yeah, they do, but I don't know. I feel like there's better ways of making money than with that. Especially considering, like, I don't know. I just feel like the grind is a lot in Genshin. Especially since a lot of it's just like so random when it comes to artifacts and everything. So I'm hoping, I want to see what they do in Star Rail. Like, what have they learned? I'm interested to see what they have learned from Genshin and what they are going to be carrying, like what they kind of want to fix, right? Because that's always really cool to see as well, is like when companies learn from their past games and make improvements. And if there's no hard limit, then it would be too much maybe. That's true. It's like I have heard I don't know. It's like I've heard some people make the argument that if like there was no resin or no limit at all, then people would grind stuff out and then they would become like burned out. But I don't necessarily agree with that. Because like in my mind, like I've only gotten burned out from stuff when I've had to do it consistently for a long period of time. So like weeks, months, years at a time. But, you know, if I had the ability to go farm out something for like maybe a couple hours or something and then be done with it, I think that would almost be preferable than having to do like 10 minutes at a time over the course of several weeks. But I don't know. See, I've heard things about how Genshin is more of a cash grab, but Honkai is like their child. Really? That's an interesting. Also hits the monkey brain of the, oh, I need to do only 3 more times to spend. That's a good point. But I like it when games are bold enough to be like, you know what? You guys can take a break. That's fine. We know you'll come back for the next bit of content whenever we release it. Because that's exactly what like Final Fantasy 14 does, where it's like they are perfectly fine with people subbing for like a month or two, doing all the story content, catching up on the latest stuff, and then unsubscribing and coming back whenever the new stuff comes out. And I think that's really awesome for them to do stuff like that, to where they're like, we know that our stuff is good and that you'll come back. You know, we're not going to force you to stay in here, because if we do that, if we force you to stay in here and play everything, then you'll get burned out and then you'll never come back again. So that's why I technically play for the game. Yeah. Also in Korea, you can okay time. Oh, that's true. That's true. I see what you're saying. So like in Korea, you can, you know, you're going to a PC bong or something, and yeah. So it's probably good to know how much time you're going to be spending on that, but True. It's always very interesting to see different cultures and stuff. But yeah. Anyway. So if you want to only play Final Fantasy for 4 hours, you pay for 4 hours only. Ooh. Okay. I've always kind of wanted to go to a PC stuff like that before, but then I've always been really nervous. Like I've heard stories of people trying to log in and use stuff like that, and then when they do, there was some sort of there was something malicious on the machine itself that ended up stealing people's account information and everything. So it's one of those things where it's like, I've wanted to try it, but I'm also very scared of losing anything that I would sign into. So there are some PC bongs in the US. Okay. I'll have to look to see. But I will say I have been to some, well, I haven't been to a PC bong. I have been to some arcade places before. And those are always a lot of fun to see the arcade cabinets and everything. Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit of a different story when you do have your own PC, especially if you've built it or bought it to be like one of the best things out there. So, but I feel like I would want to do it once for the experience, and then I probably wouldn't do it again because I would just prefer to play at home. But yeah, okay. I see that it's getting kind of late. I should probably get going so that way I can get some sleep and enjoy the weekend. Because yes, not only do we have Easter, but we also, I'm going to be seeing the Mario movie apparently now. So, But yeah. Anyway, thank you everybody for stopping by, and I hope to see you all again in the sequel. Later. Later.